Get ready for action because the San Francisco 49ers have made a massive move this offseason. They have inked left tackle Trent Williams to a massive 2-year, $50 million extension, locking him into the team through the 2027 season. But the real story is what's next, because analysts are predicting a game-changing move in the 2026 NFL Draft that could completely reshape the offensive line for Brock Purdy. We dive into the details of this potential draft pick that could secure the future of the Niners' protection.
Stop using your finger for notes, sketches, and edits. This Jam Jake stylus pen gives your iPad a smoother, more precise writing feel with palm rejection so your hand can rest naturally on the screen. It charges fast, works for hours, and comes with replacement tips. Perfect for school, work, or creative projects. Check the link in the comments to grab it on Amazon.
Next up, we look at the behind-the-scenes contract details that solidify the stability at left tackle. The 49ers and Trent Williams recently finalized a 2-year deal that not only secures Williams for the next couple of seasons, but also creates over $26 million in immediate salary cap space for the team. We break down the guaranteed money, the signing bonus, and what this contract means for the team's long-term planning, including the addition of backup Vidarian Lowe and the potential upside of rookie offensive tackle Enrique Cruz. Now shifting gears to the game itself, we examine the intense matchup coming up in 2026 when the San Francisco 49ers face the New York Giants at MetLife Stadium. We analyze why Mike Evans poses such a nightmare scenario for Big Blue, especially with Brock Purdy dealing with injuries, and look at the defensive struggles the 49ers have faced, contrasting it with the Giants' aspirations under a new leadership structure. Find out if the Giants have the talent to match San Francisco's. And finally, we tackle the noise surrounding the offensive line. San Francisco fans are reacting strongly to rumors about a contract extension for center Jake Brendel, a player many fans dislike, but the coaches fiercely defend. We look at what the coaching staff is saying about Brendel's performance and whether the organization is committing to him as their guy, and what the implications are for the future of the Niners' interior line. Don't miss out on the full story. Tune in now. The San Francisco 49ers have secured a long-term solution for their left tackle position, addressing a major offseason concern by signing Trent Williams to a 2-year, $50 million extension, solidifying his tenure through the 2027 season. However, with Williams nearing the end of his career, the team is actively seeking a future plan to safeguard quarterback Brock Purdy's blind side. The 2026 NFL Draft is seen as a prime opportunity for this move. ESPN analyst Peter Schrager predicts that general manager John Lynch and head coach Kyle Shanahan could select offensive tackle Caleb Lomu in the first round. Lomu, a 21-year-old 4-star recruit from Highland High School in Gilbert, Arizona, who previously committed to the University of Utah, has demonstrated significant potential, starting 24 games on the left side for the Utes in the last 2 seasons and earning all Big 12 honors in 2025. While recent extensions for Williams and Colton McKivitz suggest stability at tackle for the immediate future, the 49ers are exploring flexibility. The team may test Lomu on the right side, transition McKivitz to guard, or utilize the rookie at guard until he is ready to assume the starting left tackle role for Williams. The San Francisco 49ers have solidified their left tackle plans for the near future, signaling little prolonged uncertainty regarding Trent Williams' status. The team and Williams recently finalized a 2-year contract agreement, tying the veteran to the team and incentivizing him to remain with the squad through the offseason. General Manager John Lynch expressed confidence in the decision, stating, "We did a 2-year deal with Trent with great confidence that Trent's going to be here for a couple years." Financial details of the agreement are substantial, creating significant salary cap flexibility. The 2-year, $50 million deal generates over $26 million in immediate salary cap space for the 49ers. Williams' cap figure for the 2026 season drops significantly from $46.34 million to just $20.01 million. The contract includes $48.5 million in guaranteed money, highlighted by a $22.2 million signing bonus. The terms are structured to heavily incentivize Williams' continued play. In 2027, his base salary of $1.5 million and an $11 million option bonus are guaranteed. Furthermore, if Williams is on the roster on September 1, 2027, and maintains his commitment through the offseason, he is set to earn an $11.5 million roster bonus in 2028, fully guaranteed if all contract terms are met. Looking beyond the immediate future, the 49ers appear set to utilize Williams as the starter for the next 2 seasons. Free agent tackle Vidarian Lowe has signed a 2-year, $9.5 million contract and is positioned as the top candidate to serve as the backup at both tackle positions, having started 25 games over the last 3 seasons with the New England Patriots. To address potential future needs, the team also secured an opportunity to find a replacement. The selection of offensive tackle Enrique Cruz of Kansas in the 5th round of the recent NFL draft is viewed as a player with significant upside, fitting the 49ers' offensive scheme that emphasizes athleticism for its outside zone running system. Cruz, who measures 6'5" and weighs 313 pounds, showed impressive metrics at the NFL Scouting Combine, recording a 4.94 time in the 40-yard dash and achieving the top speed among offensive linemen at 20.69 mph. The 2026 NFC matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Giants is shaping up to be a pivotal contest, with Mike Evans emerging as a significant factor in San Francisco's offensive strategy. The Giants will host the game at MetLife Stadium for the 3rd time in 4 seasons. Last year, the 49ers secured a 34-24 victory over the Giants in Week 9, despite rookie quarterback Jackson Dart's efforts against a stingy 49ers defense. San Francisco's primary objective for 2026 is to maintain momentum toward the Lombardi Trophy, a goal complicated by significant injuries to key personnel. Starter Brock Purdy missed 8 games last season with shoulder and turf toe issues, placing immense pressure on the offense, which was further hampered by a porous defense struggling with pass rush efficiency and turnover woes. This defensive weakness contributed to a 12-5 season, culminating in a playoff loss to the Seattle Seahawks. Organizational changes, including the departure of former defensive coordinator Robert Sale, signal a shift in the defensive philosophy. Despite these challenges, the 49ers remain anchored by head coach Kyle Shanahan and an experienced core, positioning them as a major litmus test for the John Harbaugh-led Giants in their first year as leader. Head-to-head, San Francisco holds a 23-21 all-time lead, though the teams are tied with a 4-4 record in their 8 postseason meetings, with the 49ers winning 4 of the last 5 matchups. A key area of focus for the 49ers is the addition of Mike Evans. Following the loss of John Jennings, Evans is viewed as a high-caliber replacement for Brock Purdy, offering an elite vertical threat. His proven track record, including over 1,000 receiving yards and 108 touchdowns in his tenure with the Buccaneers, makes him a major threat to the young Giants secondary. Furthermore, the 49ers' defensive line saw losses, with Fred Warner's season-ending injury creating a void at linebacker, necessitating the return of Greenlaw. The team is also looking to bolster the secondary, with Hobbs providing veteran depth, while Christian Kirk is expected to become a key target in the evolving receiving core alongside Evans and George Kittle. The dynamic between Evans and Purdy, particularly in the deep passing game, could pose a significant challenge to the Giants' defensive coverage, especially given the loss of key cornerback Cordell Flott. The question remains whether the Giants can match San Francisco's talent level, or if the established powerhouse will once again dominate the NFC West. San Francisco 49ers fans are facing renewed backlash over rumors suggesting the team is considering a contract extension for center Jake Brendel. Despite his value to the organization, Brendel remains a polarizing figure among the fan base, often scrutinized for his performance on the offensive line. Brendel has been with the 49ers since 2021 and has started nearly every game since, though his play has drawn significant criticism in recent years, fueled by social media clips circulating in 2024 that questioned his competence. However, internal assessments from the coaching staff paint a much more favorable picture. Head coach Kyle Shanahan has publicly defended Brendel, stating, "I think Jake does protection as good as anyone in this league. I think he's always been a pretty good run player for us." Offensive line coach Chris Forrester provided detailed feedback, noting that Brendel's 2024 season showed the fewest missed assignments, with his grades in pass protection, run blocking, and pass blocking being the best since his arrival. Forrester concluded that Brendel's performance surpassed that of any center they have had previously. This divergence in perception mirrors how the 49ers evaluate players, often contrasting sharply with public opinion. While some fans see Brendel as the weak link on an offensive line already perceived as subpar outside of Trent Williams, the team's internal evaluation suggests a different reality. Speculation surrounding the offseason signing of Brett Toth indicated a potential path for competition at center. General Manager John Lynch had previously suggested Toth could fit at center and left guard. If the 49ers proceed with extending Brendel, it signals a firm commitment to him as the team's center. Ultimately, the report suggests that the 49ers' internal belief in Brendel's capabilities will likely override external social media noise. The organization appears confident in his contributions, suggesting that fans may need to accept his role moving forward.